shade. And I know I'm good for you, babe. Like I
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Paul.
Philadelphia
and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Embiid knocks it loose.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Pass to Crowder. Embiid brings a double team. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
And, you know, this is where Paul likes to work his magic. Very effective at making the right pass in the pick and roll.
Harden fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Ball with a steal. Oh, stolen by Harden. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Crowder.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
First team foul.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's Harden. He's got 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Embiid. And another shot. And the layup is good.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
And that one drops.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That's his first personal
and the foul on Chris Paul.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Booker.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Outside Paul. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
76ers substitution.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 3 to shoot. Good D by Harris.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Paul with a steal.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Sixers. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. Stolen by Millsap. Oh, got a piece of it. Craig with a steal. Tipped away. And they recover it. McGee in the post. Shoots over Millsap.
2 minutes remaining.
It's good.
2 minutes.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
On the wing, Green. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
Assisted.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Out to Craig. Outside Payne. Bridges outside. From downtown. Korkmaz pulls it in. Here's Millsap. Outside Thibault. Outside Green. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Another shot. The drive by Korkmaz. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Back to McGee. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
At the line for Phoenix.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Green. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
For the 76ers, James Harden.
That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
The Sixers leading. And he gets it to go.
James Harden.
Harden's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Philadelphia with it. Drives to the hoop. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden's one of the most lethal penetrators in the game. Excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Payne drives. And the bucket is good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to Millsap. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Suns foul.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside for Green. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Hook loose.
Suns foul.
With the shot clock about to expire, the last thing you want to do is foul. That's giving them a gift.
Here's Harden. He's got 9. And then Harden with the jam.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's Harden. Driving inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And the Suns making a change here.
At the line for 1.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Embiid. That one goes in.
Embiid.
And the 76ers lead by 9. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some point I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
76ers. Matisse Thybulle.
Here's Harden. 17 points in the game. Driving to the basket. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Inside. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Harden. The Suns clear it.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Booker. And the layup is good off the glass.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of assists.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Of all the epic seasons James Harden has had, probably 2019, 18-19 might have been his best. The beard was the 2nd player in NBA history to average 30 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals per game. The other, some Jordan guy.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 23.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Oh, Harris with the block. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Paul. No good with a layup. And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Maxey. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And the Suns with possession. They trail by 11. And he makes it.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Harden with it. Up in time. And that's not going to go. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Now here's Paul. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
And it's Maxey missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the shot's good. Crowder's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on string.
First team foul.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Danny Green.
Outside Booker. And the call will be against James Harden.
James Harden.
That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he's going for the lob. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Second personal foul.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
James Harden.
The drive by Harden.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Harden can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. That one's good for 2. Booker's got 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now Booker. Outside Payne. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Harden. 33 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 35.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Suns trailing. Here's Payne. And he drives in.
2 minutes.
The shot off that time.
2 minutes.
Here's Millsap. Out to the right wing. Niang. That's good. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. To the middle. Harris. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Back to Payne. Will it go? Pass to McGee. And he comes up with a bucket. McGee's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Green for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Phoenix. 6-point game. Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Pass to Harris. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges, right side. Oh, Harris with the block.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Payne. Now here's Ayton. Just 3 on the clock. And he lays it in. Ayton's got 10 points.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area.
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Now Crowder. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Here's Maxey. And he lobs it up top. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
3 on 3. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Maxey. The Suns clear it.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Sharon. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
76ers substitution.
And Philadelphia has possession. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Harden. Going inside. And Harden with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Harden. And Booker pulls it down.
76ers foul.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Ayton pulls it down. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And they're running. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Pass to Maxey. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. That's his fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Tipped. To take the lead. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Booker's got 20 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Driving in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Maxey. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Booker for three. Back to Aiden. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Booker. And he buries it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Harden. Into the lane. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. The three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
And he commits the intentional foul.
James Harden. That's his fourth personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Back the line for Phoenix.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Tobias
Yes!
Harris.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to...
Like I met you before now, me and you going half on the boys sing. Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift of my son, and plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I don't I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head above water. My eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Mahima, oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding you down. Even though you're not around. So hard to get over it. I've tried to get under it. Stuck in between. It is what it is. Bye bye for now. I'll keep holding you down. You do it for me. You do it for me.
Gunga bomb. Wait.
黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛，A1，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP，按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOT、F4B 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学院，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，
头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你是小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把全球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你上牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T，黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议。先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
毛戴头顶着像牛仔，看到我们出门拦着某个走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，
安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，键盘侠还在补贴的敲回车，手表上戴转台上看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，
没有空没有空还有全的宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用
没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B， 电话打不通不在府区，录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1， 到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，读外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
I'm gonna need to get down. Bust a bust. About to shake. Double take when I throw it out of order. Thunder from my thighs, recognize all the eyes looking at my black girl tribe, no surprise. Still we rise, inch your ties, realize. Always gonna push you, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid underwater. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Let me go, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here's Paul. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Harris misses.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Paul. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Here's Harden. Here's Thibault. And a two-handed jam.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots. Does a really good job setting up the shoot.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Maxey. An open look for Booker. That one's good from the corner.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Harden.
Second team foul.
No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Crowder left side. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's blocked by Thibault. Here's Maxey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good. And for those of you who have followed Harris, he's been in the league a decade now. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has been, and he's rock solid.
Up top, Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Backcourt violation call.
An over his 10-year start, Harris has been remarkably reliable.
Yeah, he's as consistent as they come, B.A. He's going to score the ball, he'll rebound, he'll defend. I think he's better now at just making the next pass, and he does it all with a high degree of efficiency.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Embiid's consistency from deep is really quite remarkable, and I just see him continuing to take his game to new heights.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, great D that time from Harris. The Sixers leading. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Rebounded by Green.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Suns call time here.
76.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Here's Payne. And there's the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Korkmaz. And he banks in the layup. And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out, he can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Korkmaz, good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Craig. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Danny Green. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That one misses for Craig. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Suns trailing. To the right side. Here's Payne. Left side, Johnson. Here's McGee. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
But you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Line for Phoenix.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line? Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. Rebounded by James Harden. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
That's
his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Tyrese Maxey.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That's his first
free throw is good.
15 foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Harden, deep three-point land. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
Up by a... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Now here's Payne to the middle. Here's Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Harden from outside. Called in by McGee. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
So it's Philadelphia now. Coming off a Suns make. Count the basket.
James Harden.
Harden's got 6.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
Booker, good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Chris Paul. That's his
There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here.
For the 76ers.
First one falls for him.
At the line
and you know what I like about Paul Millsap is his all-around game. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds it, he passes it, defends other people very well. I mean, this guy he really doesn't have any chinks in his armor.
Outside Harden. Driving inside. Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
From outside the arc.
James Harden.
And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Paul. And again, another missed shot. The Sixers leading. That's tipped.
Phoenix foul.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here's Philadelphia. Harden with it. 13 points in the game. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
Booker, good.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harden. Here's Thibault. They get it back. Lets a three fly. And that's good. Harden for three. Harden's got 18 points.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
And Clark, Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Craig. Now McGee. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Soft touch off the glass.
The assist.
He's got 6.
James Harden.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Pass to Shamet. The three from Craig. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Korkmaz. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Craig.
4th team foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Here's Paul. And too long on the shot. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Maxey missing. Right side Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
First team foul.
Now here's Harden. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enduring a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
On the wing, Crowder. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Thibault. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the 76ers.
Good on the second one. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Boy, the confidence of Harden, I love it. When it comes to dribbling the ball, he feels like he can go by anybody at any time.
Booker can't get it to go. From behind the arc. Harden can't hit.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
76ers ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And here are the 76ers. 9-point game. Driving in.
James Harden.
And Harden with the slam.
Well, that's what James Harden does. He scores the basketball as well as anybody, doing what he does best.
The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. On the take. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Payne on the bounce. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bridges has got 5 points.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Maxey. He has 7. Crowder with a steal. He's got a clear path. And he gets that one.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Knocked away. Crowder with a steal. Tipped. Stolen by Millsap. Left side Thibault. Reverses. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The 76ers making a switch here.
Matisse Thibault. Shooting 1.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Shamet. Down low. Here's McGee. 5 to shoot.
In the third.
From 13. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his third personal foul.
It goes on Paul Millsap.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Here's Thibault. He's got 6. Pass to Korkmaz. Shoots over McGee. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
1:36 left in the third quarter.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Shamet. And that one hits the back iron.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And here's Thibault. Hauled in by McGee.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Bridges. Goes back up.
76.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the 76ers making a change here.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The Suns trailing. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to McGee. And he makes it on the layup. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Harden. Johnson with the defensive effort. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
He started to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Here's Maxey. 1 second left. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. 6. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Sixers leading. He takes it in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Booker. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
It's Booker on the wing. Buries it down low. Booker's got 11 points here in the second half.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To take the lead. Joel Embiid with the board. Back to Maxey. Tries to break his ice. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
It's Bridges on the wing. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 2.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Korkmaz. 3-pointer Embiid. The Suns clear it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Ball with it. Here's Crowder.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
That one goes in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Just 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Oh, stolen by Harden. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Now Paul. James Harden picks one up.
This is when some players pull in and tighten up a bit, but if you're talking about CP3, this is when it becomes fun for him.
That's good from Paul.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
The Sixers trailing. Now here's Harden. And he drives in. Deflected. Can they get it back?
Joel Embiid.
And that one's good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And here's Harden. Good work defensively by Crowder. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Outside for Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
That's his 4th personal foul.
That was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And Harden with the slam.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Here's Harden. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have. It's never easy from that distance, but we see them drill those.
Cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit. Why your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, and that's with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah, going to you.